I'm assuming now you kind of understand the two options that you have as far as what you need to focus on, okay? Um, so once again, let me give you those two options. The first one is to do the index cards from memory, all that kind of jazz. Make sure you're making that editing plan to beef up those scenes and jotting all those notes down so that you don't have to try to remember all of it. Okay, you've just got a punch list or a to-do list of things that you need to do, and you've got all this in place, and then you execute it. Okay, that's your first path. Okay, your second path is then to go through and make sure you're smoothing out all those bits. Okay, that means reading your novel from front to back. Okay, yes, that's what that means, and fixing things as you go. All right, those are your main two paths. Now, as I mentioned in the introduction video for the reviser's quest, goal setting is going to be up to you. It's going to look different. And I'm setting out these paths so you can see how different they are for everybody. If you already know and you've already established an editing plan for your substantive edit, then you're ready and you're ready to either execute it, and then you can even tackle smoothing out the transitions. But if you haven't done anything, you're coming from ground zero of just having your developmental edit done, you're going to want to start from the beginning and really focus in on getting all the scenes in place and as strong as possible so that then you can tackle the other more finer details later. Okay, so when you're working on your spreadsheet and you're getting your goals set, you have three different options pretty much, and you can pick whichever one works for you. Your options again are word count, page count, or chapter count. Again, whatever one works for you. You're going to see that there's a place that you can put whichever option you choose. So as a goal, so if you're doing chapters, for instance, you have 50 chapters in your book. You want by the end to have gone through all 50 chapters, okay? And it's going to tell you, so in your first day writing, let's say, you get through doing the substantive edit for 2 chapters, okay? Then you can you would just put the number 2 up there and it'll start tallying, and then it'll even tell you, hey, you have this many chapters left to work on, which is super groovy, and it makes you feel like you're really making good progress. It'll even tell you how many if this is our goal, it'll tell you at this rate you will finish at this point, kind of thing, which is also kind of nifty. So if you skip a day, you kind of know how you need to kind of catch up a little bit, so to speak. Okay, but it's very flexible for you to be able to use it however you want. If you're wanting to count by page, then you just put the number in for the number of pages that you need that are in your book, and then it's going to make calculations based on that. So it's super groovy and flexible for you guys to really tailor your goals to what you want to do. Okay, and then once again, just to reiterate, as you move through, once you've hit a third of your goal, that's when you graduate from being an apprentice to being a journeyman. And then once you finish your goal, that's when you become a scene crafter master, okay? Which is super groovy. And I cannot wait to celebrate with you guys once you have hit your goals and get your cool badges and stuff like that. So, okay, so that just gives you a little bit of an idea of how to set your goals. If with any of this, you end up having questions and you're not really sure what to do, you need me to re-explain it, send me an email or hit me up on Discord and we can totally talk. It's not a problem. Okay. All right. Let's go to the next point.